Hey Dubell. Hey Yareth. Hey Smartinis. Hey Grace Connor. How's everyone doing? Happy Sunday. Thanks for coming to my show. You could be doing other stuff. You could be doing some taxidermy. You could be petting your dog. Ainsley just enrolled into uni. That was the first premium message. Congratulations! Woo! That's exciting. A whole world of opportunity awaits you. Hey Blossom. Hey Katie. Hey Fritz. Hey Joa. Hey Lynn. So, if you didn't see, yesterday I tweeted an appreciation tweet for curly fries, and it just set off a whole debate about what is the best potato-based treat. And I also had to kind of explain what a fry was and what a chip was, because different cultures and different countries call them different things. But for me, a French fry is really thin and crispy. A chip is fatter, but it's not a wedge. So it's like a fat chip could also be a fry, but a fry cannot be a chip. That's kind of how I explained it. British people, people from the UK, you get what I'm talking about. Other people are a bit confused. But anyway, there was a huge debate over what is the best kind of fry. Is it a curly fry? Which actually I transcended beyond heaven eating curly fries yesterday. I don't know what they did to them. They might have just covered them in hard drugs, but something happened to me. I went to a new place. So I thought we could rank some potato-based treats in the official ranking, which is going to be appearing here. There we are. Can you see that? Can I see that? Yeah. Okay. We've got it. So here's our potato-based treats, and here's the ranking scale. S, obviously, God tier, super class. A, B, C, D. I'm going to be harsh but fair, and I hope you agree with these decisions. I'm going to let you join in as well, obviously. So we're starting with curly fries, which is the easiest choice. It's God tier. Nothing can beat the curly fry. Fight me in the ring, because curly fries, they've always got that seasoning. I don't know what the seasoning is, but it's a life-changing seasoning. And the fact that you can pick one up and it's like 10 fries all at the same time. Bold choices, Phil, said Marguerite. Look, you've got to make bold choices when you're ranking. Is this how you spent your day setting up this? Yeah, don't judge me. I mean, I had to do it. It was important to me. No way, Jose. I thought you were actually called Jose, but you're called Joe. Phil, it's going well. The next one, I think Americans would call a tater tot. We don't really have these. They're just like little fry nubs. They're quite crispy. Looks a bit like a roast potato as well. It depends how big it is. I can't really tell on this perspective. They're little nubs. I'm not a fan. They kind of always taste burnt to me, and they're always cold. I don't know how they're always cold, because they've come out of the oven, but they're always cold. So people are saying C. I'm going for C. They're not that great. When you've got this whole potato dreamverse out there, you don't want these. They remind me of school. I think the only time I had those was a school dinner. Now we're going to shoestring fries. They're so thin, you can hardly taste them. They're so thin. Oh, we've got people saying D and people saying S in the chat. These rarely have flavor. I think they always just taste a bit like the oil they were made in. I'm going to put them in C as well. They're not a D. They're not a D class, but they're definitely a C class. They're not great. Next, we have disgusting, said Miranda. they're okay. If I was served them, I wouldn't not eat them. Okay, we're on to waffle fries. Now, there was some waffle fry lovers over on Twitter that wanted to kill me because I said curly fries are better than waffle fries. I said curly fries are God tier, and waffle fries are God's shoelaces. So they're still up there. This is going to get controversial. I know. I'm sorry, but given the chance to have both, waffle fries are going in A. Sometimes they can be squashy. Let's be honest. How often have you had a squashy curly fry? Never. How often have you had a squashy waffle fry? Sometimes. Let's be real about this. Katie just unsubscribed because of this. I'm sorry. Listen, Laura doesn't like fries. This is not the game for you. I'm sorry, but surely one of these fries is nice for you. Point taken, said Darcy. Yes, okay. I converted Darcy. That's good. Next, we have straight up regular French fries. And for this, we're imagining we've got a dip. We're imagining we've got a barbecue sauce. We're imagining we've got some kind of ketchup. We're not having a plain fry here. Standard French fries can be variable, but generally, I think they're pretty great. I think a good standard French fry is going to A. Look at that little tease of a ketchup in the corner as well. I would personally go for a smoky barbecue sauce, but whatever, Trevor. I don't know what the next one is. What is this? What am I looking at here? That does not look like any kind of fry. I feel like it doesn't belong in this. I did not make this. Catherine said, I just stopped watching. I'm not surprised we're talking about fries. Look, we're in isolation. We've got to make our amusement somehow. What is this? Is it an American biscuit? I don't really know what I'm looking at. It looks like mashed potato. Mini hash browns. A toastier. A potato. It's a hash brown. Is that hash brown? It looks too 3D to be a hash brown. Is it a hash brown that's been doing loads of weights? It's a tater tot. Just skip it. I don't know what it is. I don't want it. I'm saying D. It looks squashy. It looks gross. I've got a texture problem. That looks like it's going to be way too squashy for my liking. Get out. Okay, next one is cheese-covered fries, and do we even need to talk about this? Is going into D. Go away. If there was a L or a U, boo to that. I know I'm not making friends here. I'm just being honest. Why would you do... Like, people that pour all the sauce over the fries instead of dipping, what are you? What happened? What's going on? Next are some weird-ass halfway between waffle fries, crinkle fries. What are these? Again, I have not seen these before. Don't mess with the cheddar, Lester, said Crowley PML. Look, I've messed with the cheddar. What is this? Oh, I'm vibrating my system. That's how we were, wasn't it? They're crisps. They're not crisps. Have you ever seen crisps that fat? I don't know what this is, but it does look quite tasty. I'm gonna put it in C because I would eat that. Next, we have crinkle cut chips. By the way, America, Canada, whoever else says fries, we would call these a crinkle chip. And I quite like a crinkle chip. They're good with salt and vinegar because I feel like the vinegar goes into the wedges, like the wedge creases. And I like a good vinegared crease. So I'm going to give these... Are they as good as waffle fries? No, they're going in B. They're good, but they're not A or S. Vinegar. No, vinegar, salt and vinegar on a chip is a divine experience, and if you're saying ooh, then we can't be friends. Sir, they're a C, said Zenaya. These ones look good though. Look how golden they are. If they've done like oven ones, I'm thinking a C. But these are like restaurant quality things. Right, sweet potato fries. Yes. Sweet potato fries. I love a sweet potato fry. So good. So delightful. Such a treat. However, they're no curly fry, and we can only have space for curly fry and S tier. So we're going to go with A, but it's a strong A. It's up there with the waffle fry. Next one is wedges. Oh, people are disagreeing with the sweet potatoes. People are putting them in D. What? Are you putting them in D? Have you ever had a good sweet potato fry? Perfection. Right, look. Nearly done. This ordeal is almost over. Wedges. Wedges are a bit meh to me. These both look like wedges. So I'm going to say these look like the worst wedges. So these are going in C. These ones look quite nice because they've got some seasoning. So these can go in B. Wedges slap. What's wrong with you? Said Peach. Look, I'm living my truth. This is how I feel. They're just okay. You can have a good wedge, but more often than not, even with Domino's, if you get a Domino's pizza with wedges, the wedges are always wet. Like, why are wedges wet? Where's the moisture coming from? Do we want to know where the moisture's coming from? Why are they wet? Wedges are always wet. In fact, I'm remembering wet wedges so much. This is going down here as well. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Right, finally. Smiley faces. What we thinking? God tier. They are superior, said Josh. Yes. S tier. B, D. We've got B, D, or S. I do love a smiley face. I don't think I've had smiley faces since I was a kid, actually. Like, when was the last time I had smiley face potatoes? I need to be honest when I'm doing this, and I was tempted to put them in A, but if I was offered a smiley face potato, which kind of tastes like delicious polystyrene, and a waffle fry, I feel like I'd be betraying everyone I know by putting that in A. It's going in B, but it's a good B. They're good friends. They are this emoji. So there we go. That is the official ranking of fries. You can't argue with me because I am right. Are we still friends? Boo, said Serena Bell. I'm arguing, said Riley. Bell just unsubscribed. I don't think I was that controversial, to be honest. I thought it was very fair and considered. I don't like cheese. It was mainly because they dribbled the sauce all over the cheese one. I'm an intellectual. I know. It's perfect. Thank you. So there we go. Anyway, I thought that would be a fun little game to kick off the live show. Now, how do I get rid of it? Where am I? I'm here. Oh, here we are. Right. Let's get back to Jurassic Park. The chat is just exploding now with arguments about fries. I thought we should cover it early on because it was a controversial topic. We could talk about fries for the entire time I'm here, to be honest. Love the background. Thank you. I started it, but it was a necessary thing. I like watching videos of people ranking stuff, so I thought, you know what, I want to do some ranking today. You are cancelled. Look, let's move on. We've got other things in common. I will still share a fry with you. It's fine. Fur Dad is the #1 fan, followed by the Introvert, same. Then Neve, then Snowflakes and Jotelina. Ashley, tips on relieving stress. Ooh, it's been quite a stressful time recently. That's a good question. I think you need to try and get out of your head if possible. Like, the whole news situation has been stressing me out quite a lot, obviously. So I disabled breaking news alerts on my phone because I was getting them all the time and I realized how much they were stressing me out. So it's just if you can do anything small that will improve your situation. The other thing is just to, even if you can't go outside for a walk, just try and get a few breaths of fresh air. Or do something you like. Do something very relaxing, just for 10 minutes. Even if you don't have the time to do it, just 10 minutes of relaxing. How are you dealing with the quarantine, said Julia? Well, I just did a whole sweet potato fry ranking system, so that was the highlight of my week. It was the sweet potato fries. I mean, what's wrong with me? Curly fries. It was the curly fries. I've also been doing some exercise with the DDR mat, which has been quite fun if you watched on my Insta stories. Not sure the neighbors below appreciate it, but, you know, we're all in this together. That was a Freudian slip. You obviously prefer sweet potato fries. It's not. It's not. Maybe on a subconscious level I do, though. But if I was presented with a curly or a sweet potato, I would go for the curly every time. Since when were you good at DDR, Sinclair? I'm pretty good at DDR. I had DDR growing up, and I could always do, like, what are they called? Average? The yellow ones? Not the super hard ones, the middle range ones. How are you doing? Said Crowley. I'm good. Now I'm talking to you guys. I had fun doing the fries. Should we have a look at how Norman's doing? I've got a special close-up Norman cam for you guys today. You're in for a treat. We're going to look at those beauteous scales. Here we go. It's so close up, he looks like a dragon. Just floating near the top of the tank, having an investigate. And he's off. What a beautiful boy. What a lad. That was too loud, wasn't it? Sorry. HD Norm. Absolutely yeehaw. Beautiful fishy. He's so beautiful. That was scary, said Anya. Sorry, I didn't realize I made it so loud. He just wanted to see you guys. A lot of people are asking about quarantine. Amelia, how's quarantine? Well, we've been locked down for a week, and I think it's kind of become more of a normality now. I think the first few days we were all slightly in shock and like, what is happening? But now it's been a week. I'm kind of getting used to it, but still have moments of what is happening. Feels kind of like you're in some kind of movie or something. You know what I mean? It's a strange feel. Some people have been home for longer. Like in Italy, it's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? Feels a bit like a movie. I know. But I feel like I'm staying positive. Thanks for making me smile. Thanks, Ava. See, that's the kind of thing. Positivity beams. Thank you. And I actually wanted to talk about that. Because I asked on my YouTube community what you've been doing in isolation. What have your isolation adventures been? What's something positive that's come out of it? Have you learned a new skill? Have you done anything? I know some people are not in isolation because they're the heroes going out there to work, but a lot of us are just inside. So what have you been up to? The first one came from Andy, who said, I taught my cat how to give high fives, so now whenever we pass each other, we have a high five, and he seems so happy about it. This is something we need video evidence for, Andy. You could just create a whole YouTube channel of your cat being high-fived, and I would watch it. Daily high five with my cat. That's good to teach a cat as well, because cats are quite stubborn, aren't they? Next one comes from... lots of people saying that's cute in the chat. Next one comes from Leg Out for the Lads. I painted my entire room and played Just Dance for like 7 hours straight. The first time I read that, I thought you were playing Just Dance while painting your room. I was going to say, I would like to see the messy paint job that has come out of that. I would not recommend doing both of those at the same time. Big mood. That sounds productive. What a workout. I know, 7 hours. That game tires me out after about 7 minutes. I've been drawing on my walls, said Michael. That's cool. I always wanted to draw on my walls. I had a friend that could just draw all over their walls as a teen, but my parents were like, no. What are we talking about? We're talking about what people have been up to during this strange week. The next one came from Gretcha Sketches. I've learned absolutely nothing new because my life has been consumed by Animal Crossing. Same. I have spent so much time in Animal Crossing this week. It's just the perfect game for this situation. Escape to an animal island. Same, Clownsy. My Animal Crossing is going so well. I've been doing the bit where you have to make houses for each of the new villagers that might arrive. And that's been taking me ages. It's quite hard. But I'm getting there. How's Pickle? Well, breaking news. You're going to get another update on Pickle after this live show because I'm posting another Animal Crossing video. I had so much fun filming the last one. I thought, you know what? I'm still playing it. I'm just going to film it again. So you've got a Pickle update as soon as this live show is over. I'm going to leave a bit early as well just so I can get it all finished. Yes, people are excited. You got the scoop. It is a fun video. Yeah. I'm not giving any spoilers. Yes. Next one comes from Alexis. I am going to make other videos as well, by the way. It's not just... I'm not just having an Animal Crossing channel. I just thought, this next one, it could be like another installment. Alexis, I've learned that I can draw hyper-realistic eyeballs, so do with that information what you wish. That's cool. Eyeballs are so hard to draw anyway. I feel like when you get to the eyes on a face, it can really define the portrait. Draw my hyper-realistic eye. Side note, I think I'm getting some kind of weird eye thing. It's not pink eye. It's just like eye pain here. I'm like, what are you doing? Maybe it's eye strain from playing too much Animal Crossing. But I haven't worn my contact lenses in a while because I was worried about it. My eye is falling out. Next one from Jan. Me and my flatmates are doing a 6,000 piece puzzle. It's wild. I think the most I've ever done is a 2,000 piece, and that made me want to pull my brain out of my ears. So Godspeed to you, Jan. That sounds so frustrating. Like, how do you even find the edges in a 6,000 piece puzzle? I guess we've got enough time to do that. One time, me and my friend back in the day, when I was about 13, we always had this tradition of trying to buy each other the weirdest present for Christmas. And I bought her a 1,000 piece jigsaw of the Pope. And we tried to make it, but after about after about 2 hours, we were like, why are we doing this? This is stupid. Yeah, well, it was a weird present. I saw it in I think it was a charity shop for £1. I was like, first of all, who's making these Pope jigsaws? Second of all, I'm buying this. The person behind the counter was shocked that I wanted a Pope jigsaw, age 13. But you know what? The lol random of it was there. Which Pope? I don't know. Whichever Pope was the Pope. The old Pope. I want a Pope jigsaw. You're so random. I know, it was very XD of me. The last one comes from Ashley. I have learned nothing other than the fact that I can consume a lot of bread in the span of a day. Same. Although swap bread for potato products, and I'm with you there. The other thing I've been doing in isolation is watching Tiger King. Has anyone watched that on Netflix? I haven't finished it yet, but I have never seen more eccentric characters in all my life. I don't know where it's going. I want to rescue all these animals, but it is a wild ride. Yes, my friend told me to watch. I'm not going to spoil it, but honestly, it's like you're watching characters in a movie. I am so happy. I'm not sure happy is the word, but I am just astounded these people exist in real life. Only in the USA. One of them just emerges on an elephant as if it's normal. That's the thing. What's it about? It's about a gay guy somewhere down south in America, and he owns 200 tigers. And it's about, honestly, he owns 200 tigers. And it's about his rivalry, which gets nasty, with another sanctuary owner who's trying to save the tigers. But there's 200. He does all his, interviews with baby tigers in his hands. It's crazy. He drives around with the tiger in his car. It's crazy. So if you want a fun documentary to watch, I'd watch it. AKA my past life. I need to watch. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything else. It's called Tiger King. It's #1 on Netflix. If you just log into Netflix, it's like, do you want to watch Tiger King? I think it's the thing they're trying to push at the moment. Hi, Liz. I'm gonna do some premium messages. What are your favorite videos to film? Ooh, good question. What are my favorite videos to film? I don't think I've got a specific favorite. I like ones where I can just chat to the camera off the top of my head. I enjoyed making the one. I was gonna say I enjoyed the one with the deep fat fryer, but I did not. I did not enjoy that because I was fearing for my life. But that was also fun. I like the experimental ones. But I think just chatting with you guys is nice as well. I just tried to pause you because I forgot you were alive, said Invisible Ducks. No, you can pause me if you just click your fingers in 3, 2, 1. I think that's the stillest I've ever made myself. I was like, am I gonna blink? But I completely didn't. Phil, shut up. Sorry. I was Look. Oh, you thought I froze? I refreshed. Look, I've done this before. You can't rely on me. After you clicked as well. Guys, I would never just stop talking mid-sentence. What? Alright, I did this before. Alright, let's do the news story of the week. It's the news story of the... Why am I down here? I'm really far down the screen. This is weird. Wait. I can fix this. Hello. It's better. It's the news story of the week. Okay. Let me find the story. In the news this week, obviously, the coronavirus is happening. But a hairdresser was continued to go on and not down tools during the pandemic in Holland. So they created a very specific system to protect themselves while doing their hair appointments. Can you guess what everyday object they used to protect themselves from coronavirus? Because I don't think you're going to guess it. I'm excited, said Kevin. A garbage bag, said Shan. I mean, maybe that would have been more useful. A balloon, said Lois. No. A vacuum, said Mia. No. A letterbox, a donut, a bucket, a pineapple. No. They used an umbrella. I just couldn't believe this when I saw the picture. I didn't really want to talk about coronavirus, but I was like, I have to use this as the news story because this is so ridiculous. I can't. That is some kind of Silent Hill creature. It's terrifying. The eyes just poking through the holes. Yeah, they used an umbrella to cut the hair. I don't know if they're actually still operating the salon and doing this, or if it was just taken for a joke, but I like to think that there's someone just with an umbrella over their face the whole day. It's a true nightmare. Speaking of, what's everyone going to do about haircuts? That's a thing. I was thinking about this while I was filming my video, actually. I'm getting quite long on the top. Just letting it grow. You're going to cut it yourself? I mean, it can't be as bad as when I went to my northern hairdresser and she basically just put a basin on my head and cut around the fringe. Just let it grow. Let it grow. I was tempted just to fully let my hair grow and then let my beard grow and just emerge like some kind of Tom Hanks on Castaway. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Sorry. Oh my gosh, do it. No! Alright, what else have we got? In the premium messages. Letitia, can we expect a video soon? Yes, directly after this. And Lozzie, it will be an Animal Crossing update. Those premium messages just flew right into each other. Thanks for making my week happy. Thanks, Shayna, for making my live show happy. PJ's Forest Good. Has there been any pigeon drama lately? Well, funny you should mention that, because there is a pigeon making a nest just outside the balcony where Pigeon Fest took place. So every day it comes down and gets a little bit of tree bark or a leaf or something else. It's very cute. You should coax it in. Well, not only that, there is the pigeon, but also a parakeet is in the tree. Because London has parakeets for some reason. I can't remember why we've got parakeets, but if you don't know, a parakeet is a green parrot. So it's not meant to be here, but they've just bred really well. So now there are literal parrots in the trees in London. Parakeet? What? You're making that up? I'm not. It's a thing. Search British parakeets. They've got such weird tweets. What do they do? Caws. What do birds do? What's the parayeet? Said Glass. It's a thing. Parayeet. Call. Yeah, they've got really weird calls. Thank you. Chirps. They're like sounds like someone trying to talk to you. I'm not lying. See, someone Googled it. How's social isolation going? Peyton, it's going as well as it can for me. I'm thankful that most of my work I can do from home anyway. So I know it's really affected some people, but for making YouTube videos, I still make them here. So thankfully, I can keep doing that. Has affected the merch. I was meant to be releasing some merch probably like now, but we can't do it at the moment just because the places that make the t-shirts and things like that are obviously not working. But it's frustrating because the design is ready, everything's ready to go, but it's just we need to print the shirts, and that's the problem at the moment. But I would rather everyone was safe, you know? So I'm not like, boo, my merch is cancelled. It's the worst thing. People have got worse problems, guys. That also answered compromising question. Quarantine. It's going as well as it can for me. Mainly because of the curly fries. I don't want to do a pre-order just because we don't know when this is gonna stop. So I think it'd be good if we knew a date, you know what I mean? We can wait. Victor Passione is here with 2 red crowns. I bow down to you. This is the best part of my week. Thank you, Roz. Woof woof to Katie's dog. Would you ever paint your hair? Said Sucks. Do you mean like dye my hair? Well, I do dye my hair. So this is more natural than usual. I don't actually know what. I think this is mainly. I can't remember if I dyed over it again. I think this is actually natural now. I love the brown hair. Thanks, Peach. I might dye it black again. I'm quite spontaneous with that. I'll just be like, I'm dyeing it, so prepare for it suddenly to either go black or not. It'll just grow out again either way. Maybe I could use this isolation to just dye it blonde. Or green or something. Okay, I'm skipping some questions because a lot of them are about isolation. Smartini, you're a light in the dark. Thank you. Favorite Animal Crossing character? I said this last week, but my favorite one is Lucky, the dog wrapped in bandages, who has a Egyptian-themed house. I don't know if he's in this game, though. Never mind, Kaz. Did you see the end of Steven Universe? I didn't. How many new episodes are there? The last one I saw was the epic, crazy finale. What was it called? Change Your Mind? Maybe Change My Mind? I don't know. That was about a year and a half ago. So I haven't seen any new ones since then. Chelsea, did you clap for the NHS? Yes, it was actually quite a touching moment because literally hundreds of people were clapping out of their windows in London. Someone even let off a little firework. So I did clap, yes. There's about 20 episodes of Steven Universe Future, said Pizza Lover. Well, there's my next week sorted. I'm excited about that. I didn't realize it was all done. Who have we got? How would you rate your DDR skills? Said Roz. I am a medium. When there's the double notes where it goes bum 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 bum, that's when I trip over my own feet and fall over. Have you seen the Steven Universe movie? What? There's a movie? No. Okay, I need to catch up on my Steven Universe because I am behind, it seems. Kirsty said hash browns, mate. We've gone full circle. We're back to the potato goods. Right, I'm going to go now because I want to get everything ready for my video to post. Thank you for coming to my live show. I'm just going to shout out the top fans. Tina the Introvert, Neve, Fur Dad, Snowflakes, Jotelina, Ari, Zoe, Chloe Lorraine, Amazing Bobby, D Apple. Thank you for coming. I hope you've had a nice time. Enjoy my video, which is going on Amazing Phil, for an update on Pickle. If you've not seen the first Animal Crossing, go watch it. It's a hoot. Even if you've never played the game before, you can fully just follow along with what's going on. And Bambi just ran across the screen. And now it's being fed milk out of a bottle. Never seen that before. Thank you, Tina. Thanks, Bleep Bloop. Thanks, Valentina, Alina, Fritz, Sparkles, DNP, Emil, Bertie, Time Lord, Howlter, Lenny, and Euthanize Me. I hope you all have a great week next week, and I will see you in my video very soon. Good. Bye. Bye. Bye.